Hey, this is Al Crouch with Indiana Lazy Bushman. Today I'm doing an axe modification. My boy wants to carry a double bit axe just like George Sears. So he's found a axe at a thrift store for $3. We paid $5 for the handle, so we got $8 in it. I wanted to show you what I'd done. The axe handle was this size here, like on this double bit plumb axe. What I did was I cut it down 17.5 inches. And then we took out a section of it here, which I rounded off to give it a straight edge and then a curved edge. And we went ahead and we drilled a hole for a tether for it. So what I'm going to finish doing to this axe today is we're going to go ahead and stain the handle, and then we'll finish up with boiled linseed oil on it after that's dry. And I'm going to put a rust inhibitor on the steel here to protect it, and that'll seal it up. You can see the sizes are different. This one was a lot smaller, so I was able to do this modification to it without getting a lot of weight on the axe. And if you notice on the axe, it has two different grinds. It's got this side over here for chopping the wood, and then this other side to do more fine work with it. So let's get started. He didn't like the collar of the handle, so we went ahead and sanded it down and got a natural oak collar to put on it, which gave it a much prettier finish than what was originally on it. The finish that they have on these axes that they make now on the handles, they don't have much depthane or any type of protective coating that much on them at all, so you're going to have to add more coating onto it as you use them. So we just went ahead and sanded this down and decided to add this color to it. You can get darker color or lighter color if you want to. Once you've stained it, you want to go over it a couple times, let it soak in. Depending on the grain of the wood, will depend on what the different colors are going to show up. Some places will be darker than others. You can see that on this back side here. See, it's a little bit darker. Now I'm going to add the rust inhibitor to the steel on it. What this rust inhibitor will do is it'll automatically transforms. You can get this at an auto parts store. You can get it at Myers, Lumberyard. What it does is it seals up the steel in it, plus it automatically neutralizes any rust on it at all. You just want to let this stuff dry out on it. Let it soak into the steel. They've got spray kind too. You don't have to get it painted on. You can get a spray kind. I just chose to do the painted. What this does when it dries out, it'll turn the steel black. You can already see this side here starting to turn black with it. I'll work it in real good. And that'll give a protective coating on it. The last thing we're going to do to this is we're going to go ahead and put a tether in this. He wants a tether on his. I'm not going to tie it tight because I'm going to end up finishing this up with linseed oil and waxing that steel on it. So just to give you guys an idea of what it's going to look like, it's all said and done. There you have it. Anybody can do this. Go to thrift stores, go to antique shops. If you find the right steel, there's plenty of good axe steel out there. S.A. Weatherwing's brother, Otto, came over to America before they started forging over in Switzerland, and he studied for 2 years in the American industry on hand forging axes, just to let you guys know that. So there's a lot of old steel out there that's still at antique shops and so forth that you can pick up dirt cheap too, and they'll last you a long time. So there you have it. He'll carry that in his backpack when we go camping, or overnight stays when we go hunting. So there it is.